Good day, everyone. This is your brother Skipper giving tips, advice, and comments on basically anything under the sun. Today, we'll be starting with a new series called COVID-19 Crisis Management. This is part 1 entitled We Shall Overcome. Now, before we start, let me just be clear that this is coming from my perspective. Okay? This is not professional advice or anything, but basically, are just a set of tips which I think would be helpful for us during this time of crisis. Now, the poorest among the poor are now moneyless and immobile due to the present crisis. Although the lifting of the ECQ or the Enhanced Community Quarantine is expected to open up income generating activities, it is feared that the golden opportunity will again be affected somewhat by the adverse weather conditions usually expected during the rainy months. Being a member of this sector of society in the urban area, I plan to take the following measures to augment any financial aid coming from the government. Of course, this will be a collective effort by all members of the family. First one, minimize electric consumption. This means that wattage should be used up to the minimum charge or billing only. This can be done by including solar power as an alternative power source. There are numerous solar-powered gadgets in the market today that will suit my specific requirement. I guess lighting takes top priority at this time. Number 2. Since we'll be minimizing electric consumption, we might as well minimize water bills. Similarly to minimizing electric consumption, use tap water to the minimum billing, particularly during rainy days. Now, rainwater is a good source for other domestic uses. However, if the roof had already been washed thoroughly by continuous downpour, the rainwater can be used for all domestic purposes in the house. Third one and the last one is the use of kerosene gas stove and open fire stove. Now, the idea of going back to the basics in the use of these kinds of stoves require careful examination of their setup inside the kitchen. There is not much problem if an area outside the house could be designated as a safety dirty kitchen. But present technology had developed fuel-efficient stoves fed with charcoal, wood chips, and other combustible materials found in the house. Now, a change of lifestyle will be implemented in the areas of food and clothing. This will be characterized by simple living. Thus, with whatever savings made from the strategies I've mentioned, I hope to be able to return partially to financial stability by December and hopefully be able to join the festive atmosphere of Christmas season by then. Now watch out for the next parts as we discuss more about COVID-19 crisis management. Thank you for your time for listening, and I hope that these tips would be very helpful for you. If you like this content, please do comment if you want anything to talk about, or if you want to add to these tips I've given, or you could also share if you think it would be useful to other people. And if you'd like to know more about any tips or advice or any comments coming from me, anything under the sun, on anything under the sun rather, please do subscribe and click that bell notification icon. Again, thank you very much. This is your brother Skipper, and I'll see you on the next one.